So today may officially begin the dawn of realization as to what's actually happening in this country and the very real price that people are beginning to pay. You know, those people standing at the head of the line, the duh includes all of us. Now, the duh is for our featured and fantastic viral clip today. It comes from podcast icon and voice of the manverse, Joe Rogan. It's scroll-stoppingly good. You're going to see it in a second. He calls out what must be just a massive part of his own audience and, most importantly, cuts to the core of Trump's cruel agenda. I first tripped across Joe when I worked on this show. I did a bunch of the marketing and promotion for it, and honestly, he was hardly the standout. Now, in fairness, Phil Hartman was on the set, so fair game. But isn't that the core of Joe's appeal? He's an average guy.
I thought you were going to go buy me a stun.
Nah, I made it myself. I saved you a few bucks.
Looks like a garage door opener.
That's what it used to be, an old garage door opener, some diodes and resistors from a busted mixing board, one reconditioned doorbell button, and one big-ass battery.
Are there instructions?
Yeah, don't push that button unless you want to incapacitate someone for a good half hour.
Incapacitate?
Yeah, sends 400 volts through the system at 4 amps. Instant temporary paralysis. I call it the stalker shocker.
Yes, I can see you've written it here in magic marker. So how do I know it works?
You can test it.
Good idea. Matthew!
No, man. I'm kidding. Trust me, it works.
Joe, this doesn't look like a stun gun.
Yeah, well, this doesn't look like a megaphone either. But check this out.
Red Sox suck!
You saw a pretty good movie last night. Have you seen any good movies lately?
Me, I don't go to movies. I don't like movies. Most movies suck. Somebody says, hey, Joe, you want to go to a movie? You know what I say? Say, I don't like movies. I don't go to movies. Most movies suck.
Well, he may be described as the voice of the MAGA men, but, you know, that's not entirely accurate. I guess by his own admission, he's socially liberal. And in the clip that we have for you today, the viral clip, well, that side of Joe Gorelli comes front and center. We did a piece that Bono was on Rogan last week, and they talked about Sinatra. And it hit me as to the lore of his magnet. He shares obvious things as though they've just dawned on him in what seems to be real time.
Mm-hmm. His voice when he was younger was very high-pitched and beautiful. It had so much flexibility to it and so much tone. And then probably all the cigarettes and Jack Daniels over the years sort of hardened his voice.
Absolutely true. His voice changed, though I wonder if it wasn't more because of Ava Gardner than anything else. Keep researching. It definitely gets better. But Rogan's honest realizations, it seems, that's his engagement with his guys. So then, let's hope this huge come-to-Joe Rogan moment for MAGA catches on with his flock. We have it for you right now. And the hypocrisy of what's really going on becomes fodder for his show. Because in fairness, he's kind of one of the reasons we're here.
A lot of people online talking about this immigrant issue, and they either don't have kids or they don't think it could happen to their kids. Their idea is, hey, shouldn't come over here. You get those kind of people. Broke the law. Shouldn't come over here if your kid. You didn't want to get your kid separated. If you were in the presence of a woman who came over here from Guatemala and she's poor and she's starving and they're taking her baby away and she's wailing and screaming from a primal place in her DNA that the one thing she loves more than anything is being taken away. A baby.
Yeah.
If that doesn't freak you the fuck out, you're not a part of the team, man. You're missing it. You're missing it. What are we here for? We're here for 100 years of whatever. That's what we're here for. If you want to spend 100 years saying, hey, she shouldn't have broke the law, I don't want you on the team. You're an asshole, right? And I don't give you I don't care if you're right or left. I don't care if you're religious or I don't care if you're an atheist. If that's what you support, you're an asshole. And we don't want you on our team. I don't give a fuck. They broke the law. You don't take parents and kids and separate them. You just fucking disgusting. If you're saying, well, they shouldn't have broke the law. Maybe they shouldn't have broke the law. You don't get to do something that's 1,000 times worse than crossing a line in the dirt. That imaginary line in the dirt, crossing that is nothing in comparison to your crime of stealing a baby from its mother. That's fucking insane.
Man, she should have gone on your show. Damn. Well, When much is given, much is expected. That's the old saying. We're certainly at a turning point right now, right here in this country. And a Rogan, righteously empathetic heel turn is just what this professional wrestling political hell in a cell needs. For God's sakes, what would Roddy do?
Piper